All right, getting ready here for a second half action. Whalers with a 9-point lead. I'd like to mention all our fine sponsors: TA Nelson Construction, Stover Engineering, the Sea Grill, Santa's Rubbish Removal, Nantucket Insurance, Nantucket Electric, Mountain Bork Painting, Nantucket Airlines, Nantucket Booster Club, Nantucket Civic League, Axe Screen Window Repair, At-A-Glance Window Treatments, Brock Insurance, Cowboys Meat Market, Congdon Coleman Insurance, David Goodman Tiling, Don Allen Auto Center, Downey Flake Fairgrounds Restaurant, Harbor Fuel Oil Corporation, Hingham Savings Bank, Humphrey Electric, Island Carpets, The Inquiring Mirror, Matica Marine, Island Lumber, Lindsay Incorporated, Island Variety, Joe Rapaki CPA, Cam Appliance, Killen Real Estate, and Lindsay Incorporated. We thank all these fine sponsors for bringing you portions of the first half. Anything jump out stat-wise there in the first half?
Well, let's see. We got Riley's got 7, Keith Lewis with 6 points all in the second quarter. Your leading scorers.
Another travel, though. That jumps out at us. We don't have stats on that.
I'm glad I'm not keeping turnovers because I bet you were over 12 right now, maybe close to 15 almost.
Yeah, we have I've noticed too about games, whether it's boys or girls, whenever the referees start calling early, that's the trend for the game. We had a game the other night, girls games, and they started calling jump balls, and there was like 7 jump balls in the game, which is kind of a lot, really. And one of the jump balls, a Nantucket girl had the ball in her hands. The girl came behind her and put a bear hug on and got her hands on the ball. Right? As soon as her hands touched the ball, the whistle, we all thought it was over the back. It was a jump ball. And then she called another jump ball, the same thing. As soon as her hand touched the ball, the whistle blew for jump ball. I never saw a jump ball called so quick in my whole life. When you're talking to Travis, ask him about it. He went crazy on the second one.
Another rebound for Kyle Andrew, and that's going to be a charge on Justin. That's going to be his 4th foul. He's going to have to sit right back down.
Coach Ferreira just scratches his head there, and sometimes you just let it ride and say, you know, you got 4 fouls, you figure it out. But somebody gets up off the bench, so he figured it out. He's going to sit him down for a while.
3-point attempt for Meservey is good.
Boy, all the JVs here let us know that doesn't happen very often. Even the coach turned and smiled on that one.
Deflected out of bounds. Whalers ball. Trevon Phillips in for Halford, sits down with 4 fouls.
You're watching this on Visitor Network TV, Nantucket Channel 90. Remember, you can watch it on the internet anytime. Go to genotv.com.
Nice look, Ferreira to Kyle Andrew. Good dish by Will. Irving for 2. Walker with the steal. Comes up with it, goes to the glass. No good. Ferreira up with the rebound. Follows it in for 2.
Again, the benefit of knowing your left hand there.
Kyle got away with one there. Looked like a foul on the arm. Ferreira up with it. Ahead to Walker. Can't handle the pass. Shots up by Meservey. No good. Stays here. CapeTech ball.
Tell me this happy couple is not a Seattle Hawks fan. Seahawks. Troy and Kelly Mann had a daughter born January 28th, and they named her Cindy Lee 12th Mann.
Well, my friend in Seattle said he'd send me a 12th man t-shirt, except he couldn't find one. They were all gone.
Well, I want to get a Cindy Lee 12th man t-shirt.
You got to give the Seahawks credit, boy. That defense was something fun to watch. Yeah. And boy, do I like, it's kind of like LeBron James. I love to see Peyton Manning lose.
I enjoyed it. One of the best, you know, non-Patriot winning Super Bowls I've enjoyed so much. And
oh, Ryan with a trick shot, takes it in, gets the contact, and throws it in with the wicked English on that one.
Yeah, you don't expect that type of English coming that way. You know, usually you see that English going when you're going right to left. That English was coming left to right,
Right,
and it was
threw it
with
off the glass.
with the right hand too.
Spun right in. Bombs away from NBA three-point land.
Do you think anybody placed a bet in Vegas before the start of the Super Bowl having a safety on the first play of the game? What were the odds on that would have been?
Patriots fans remember that game against the Giants. Our very own Tom Brady threw a safety on the first play of the game, and Patriots lost. I know a lot of us like to put that game out of our memory.
Oh, both Giants games were horrible, yeah.
Vaughn Phillips up and in.
Okay, the JVs for CapeTech getting ready to move away from us here.
It's not your bag, is it? Okay. All right, for Vaughn for two there. His first two of the game. Whalers with an 11-point lead now. 4.5 left in the third. Nice bucket there from 32. That's Jordan Lewis. He's got 8 points on the game.
Yeah, CapeTech won't go away. They hang in tough. That basket's brought to us by Matica Marine. Go Whalers, Matica Marine.
Walker with a nice bounce pass. Kyle gets rejected. Up with it is Warren. Takes it down the middle, dishes it out. Throws it away. Callie can't handle it. Up with it's Ryan Allen. Takes it to the foul line. Goes down the middle. Dishes to Walker. He gets fouled. So here's the line for two. Nice pass with Ryan. Found himself pretty far under the hoop, but still saw the open man and gave him the ball.
Yeah, the good thing about that pass is he took the two of the defenders with him. Just happened to be a third defender there who had a foul because of such a great pass. Harbor Fuel Oil Corporation, over 40 years of dependable service. Peace of mind, Harbor Fuel. Get your fuel delivered. Set up for automatic fuel delivery. Harbor Fuel handles it all. 228-2411. Here's a little thing in the paper today. You can't make this up, Jeremiah. The New York Jets got themselves a new offensive assistant. What's so great about that? His name is Tony Soprano Jr. You can't make that up.
Perhaps we'll be able to show him where Jimmy Hoft is buried at the Meadowlands, right?
He'll feel very at home on the game days over in New Jersey.
Ryan stops and pops from the foul line, no good.
Good job.
Jackson Callie with it, kicks it out of bounds, ball goes to Nantucket. So Keith Lewis comes in for Vaughn Phillips and Nate Leibowitz for Eustace Walker. So on the floor for Nantucket, you've got Ryan Allen, you've got Keith Lewis, Will Ferreira, Nate Leibowitz, and Kyle Andrew Irving. Oh, Nate thought about the three, gives it inside to Kyle. Up and no good.
Good position, good shot, just didn't get the roll.
Callie with it, top of the key. Over to Meservey for three. No good. Kyle with another rebound. I've got him for 9 now.
They stole the pass. He couldn't get it out to Ryan, and then he has to commit the foul.
Foul's called on Nate.
Nate got the foul. Free throws coming up, brought to us by Congdon & Coleman Insurance, specializing in personal and commercial lines of insurance. Auto, home, marine business, established 1931 down at 57 Main Street.
So Jordan Lewis hits both his free throws. Whalers up by 8.
Girls won on the road today against CapeTech, 48-22. AD Chris Murray told me that at halftime. He's still not sure when their Thursday night game is going to be changed to. We're gonna be back here Friday night. We're gonna be back here Friday night as the boys are gonna play against Upper Cape, and they play Mashpee in between tomorrow, Wednesday. So, big week for the boys at home.
Bombs away. Callie, no good. Kyle Andrew. Out of the pack comes Ryan Allen. Looks to go all the way. Gives it to Lewis. No good. Kyle Andrew with a rebound in traffic. Fighting for it. Up with it. No good.
And Nantucket having difficulty making a basket here the last 3 or 4 times down. CapeTech's hanging in there.
Kyle with another rebound. Lewis finds it underneath. Good pass from Ryan Allen. Keith Lewis with 8 on the day now for Nantucket.
Yeah, Ryan Allen found him nicely there. I thought he was going to take the shot. He dishes it off.
Kyle with the block. Allen ahead to Lewis. Takes it to the glass. Lays it in. That's 10 points for Keith Lewis. He is tied for Will with the leading scorer at 10 points so far.
Coach got up, looked like he was going to call a timeout. He lets the play go, and now he's probably going to call the timeout, yeah. He let it go there, but there's only 57 seconds left, but all of a sudden it's Nantucket's biggest lead of the day.
Timeout called by CapeTech with 57 seconds left in the third to score Nantucket 44, CapeTech 31.
Portion of today's game brought to us by the Sea Grill, Nantucket's distinctive seafood restaurants for all seasons. The freshest seafood prepared your way at the Sea Grill. They're closed right now, but we'll be opening up after the break. Booster Club, remember, feeds all these teams. Jeremiah, when visiting here, Booster Club will be buying pizzas for the CapeTech teams after the game. Booster Club next meeting will be the first Tuesday in March. I think it's March 5th, first Tuesday in March. Island Variety, a source for school supplies, party supplies. Remember, Valentine's Day this Friday. Get your Valentine's candy and cards at Island Variety. Hey. It's a little bit of a spurt there by Nantucket at the end. And
a couple missed shots, a couple fast breaks. Whalers have had some nice easy buckets in transition here in the last few minutes.
CapeTech is not a bad team. They're just not on par with the Whalers here. They kept it close most of the way. Nantucket looks like they're pulling away here now. Coach called the timeout, hoping to...
So there's Riley Fusaro back behind the bench now on crutches with a big ice pack on his ankle. Let's hope he's okay for the...
Yeah, they got a busy week here. We're sitting here Tuesday night. They got a game Wednesday night. They got a game Friday night. The boys played like 7 out of their first 8 on the road, so now they get the benefit of playing their last 5 at home. So that's a nice little boost going into the tournament. Both boys and girls in the tournament, and both boys and girls looking for a high seed, which could get them a home game.
Nice save by Simitaro. Leibowitz fighting for it, draws the foul, is going to go on 54 red. That's Chris Dickey with the foul. Good hustle by Nate for that loose ball.
We'll be back here next Wednesday for the big matchup of the brothers, the Ferreira brothers. Tommy Ferreira, an old coach of Nantucket High School, is now coaching at Cape Cod Academy, and he'll be back here. One of his assistant coaches is his son Jordan. And one of his players is a rider.
No kidding.
Who?
Oh, right, the rider cousin, right.
The cousin of the rider on the island here, Paul Ryder, I think it is, who played for the Whalers. So a lot of Nantucket connections, and hopefully we'll get a little interview with Tommy and Willis next.
You know what?
Next
I think I coached against that player when he was in middle school, because I remember. I don't remember who it was, but one of the riders was over there watching him play when we had Corey Ryder on my team. So,
Cousin Ian's cousin, that had to be a nice matchup, right?
Not in time, not good. Okay, so we didn't get that shut off in time, and after 3 periods, the score: Nantucket 44, CapeTech 31.
Okay, this week, as we mentioned, is Valentine's Day, and the first chocolate factory in the United States was on the old Neponset River. I'm going to test your memory here. Within 50 years, tell me when you think the first chocolate factory. Ponset River, it was taken over by Baker's Chocolate, which is now part of Kraft's.
Within 50 years?
I'll give you within 50 years.
First chocolate factory?
First chocolate factory.
1850.
18.
I'd say 1805.
1805. Gino was close. I think he got it, Gino. 1765.
Come on.
First chocolate factory, 1765.
You mean during the Revolutionary period they had time for sweets? I thought they were preoccupied with liberty. Freedom.
Now you know why George Washington had wooden false teeth. He was eating too much chocolate.
That explains it, doesn't it? You know, Dick, I just finished reading Bunker Hill. Have you read that?
I haven't read that, no.
Book? Wow, incredible story about Boston and the history and how what happened in Boston really sparked the whole rest of the American Revolution. So, worth a read.
The number of cocoa beans on a Theo cocoa tree, 2,500, but it takes 400 beans to make a pound of chocolate. So we have more.
So do the math there, Dick.
So you get about 6 pounds of chocolate out of every tree. I have some more facts I'm going to test you guys on.
I knew you
here.
could do that long division in your head. Good job, Nicky Cimitaro up with it. Into Kyle in traffic, getting mauled under there. Comes up with the ball anyway and throws it in. Kyle Andrews stuck with it.
A nice putback there, and Nantucket now has their biggest lead of the day, 15 here. Nice shot, nice look, just doesn't go for Cape Tech, so they've turned a little bit cold here in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Good job from Will getting in position to receive that pass, catch and shoot.
Yeah, nice pass here by...
I've got Will for 13 now, leading scorer for the Whalers.
We got to remember to pick our 3 stars at the end of the game. So we can start thinking about that, 3 stars on the Whaler side.
Good job by Keith Lewis getting the rebound and going right up with it. Draws a foul. Keith will go to the line for 2. And Keith's got 10 points already in the game. In double figures already.
So shooting 2 here.
All off the bench.
Free throws brought to us by Island Pharmacy. No waiting for your prescription refills. Phone ahead with your prescription refill numbers. We'll have your order waiting for you when you arrive. That special number is 228-6416. Island Pharmacy. Nobody does it better. Across from the Stop and Shop, 228-6416.
So Kyle Andrew takes a rest, and into the game comes for Vaughn. Keith hits the second of 2 free throws. Give him 11 points on the day. And the Whalers now up by 18. Jordan Cali, no good. Out of bounds, over in the corner. Ball goes to Nantucket. Ryan Allen back in for Will Ferreira.
So Coach Ferreira now has the luxury of going deep into his bench, but he did pretty well, even in the first half when it was close, rotating through, keeping people fresh, getting everybody into action. A little bit of a press here.
Holmes with it. Over to Cali. Cali goes left. Into the corner. Meservy. Back to Cali. Holmes for 3. Aiden Holmes, his third 3 of the game. He's got 9 points, all of them from beyond the arc, Dick.
Good shot there, brings the lead back down to 15. And that's going to be almost
good hustle by
backcourt.
Keith to save that from going back court. Nicky thinks about it, tosses up a 3, and he gets it.
Bangs it home.
Nicky didn't see anyone to pass it to, so he threw it up and it went in.
Looked like that dribble Went back over. Referee didn't call it. He was standing right there.
Foul's going to go against Nate. That's his second.
Free throws brought to us by Nantucket's Family Restaurant and Sports Bar. The Fairgrounds. Comfortable, affordable food at the Fairgrounds. Lunch daily. All you can eat specials nightly at the Fairgrounds Restaurant. Nantucket Airlines, call now for reservations 228-6234.
So Missouri gets 1 out of 2. 17 points the Whaler lead. Now about 5 minutes left in the game. Lewis looks. Halford back in. Phillips up top. Cimitaro penetrates. Dishes to Justin.
He got the offensive call.
And he called him for an offensive foul. And he's going to make him sit down.
It's not his night. First time he backs in and gets called for the offensive. You know your night's not going well.
Well, like you say, Dick, they call jump ball every time. They call traveling every time. Looks like they were going to call Justin for a foul every time he was within the vicinity of the play.
Yeah, his minutes tonight were...
How do you call a foul on that?
Very, very low because he had about 7 touches and 5 fouls.
So Justin fouls out with 2 points, 2 free throws in the beginning of the game, and that was it.
Yeah.
And a couple ticky-tacky fouls there, Dick. Like you say, make them count. Boy, did he get shortchanged on that.
He got shortchanged on his, yes.
Eustace from 20. No good. Nick with it. Back to Keith Phillips. Keith Lewis, beg your pardon. For Vaughn, like a steamroller down the middle there. Takes it to the hoop, draws the contact.
That's what you call a football player's drive. Lower your shoulders and run like a linebacker until they hit you.
Hey, something to be said about being aggressive.
Or a fullback, whatever we're going to look at.
Take the ball to the basket. Well, how many times I said that as a coach? All right, Nick Cimitaro sits down and Raheem Smith back into the game.
Free throws brought to us by Don Allen Ford. Quick lane service available at Don Allen.
Vaughn misses 2. That was a foul. Eustace got away with one there. Comes back the other way with Favon blocking for him.
They might call
Foul's going to go on Favon.
They might call a block, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He didn't need to do that.
He just had to stay near him and then
Speaking of a football mentality, Dick,
yeah,
he blocked for the ball carrier. Sorry, you can't do that in basketball.
He just he stayed with him too long, and when he put the elbow out at the end, that just a little bit too much.
Eustace gets a hand in there, knocks it away. Ryan up with it, takes it himself and rolls it in.
He's got that English working tonight.
7 points for Ryan. A number of assists. Ryan's had a great game distributing the ball. I'm going to have to give him a vote for one of my stars. Meservey.
Another one.
I'm sorry, that's Aiden Holmes. 12 points in the game. All of them from beyond the Arctic.
That was a 2.
You only gave him 2 on that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. Now there's a 3 from Eustace.
Well, if you want to give him 3, you can, because we're very unofficial.
We are very unofficial, I'm afraid, though, but I can't, can't fudge that one.
Nice pass. 24 buries it, Jeremiah.
24. That's Alonzo Johnson.
He got a nice pass from outside. I think it was 33. Just fed him right underneath and laid it in.
Cross court to Keith. Keith looks into Favon in traffic, dishes to Eustace. Nice play by Favon. Eustace had the man sealed on his back. Favon got him the ball, and so Eustace hits them both. That's a good call. Ryan had his hands on him. Fouls on Ryan Allen.
Get back to some more chocolate facts here, Jeremiah. The United Kingdom made the largest chocolate bar in 2011. Largest chocolate bar within 1,000 pounds. It was 13 foot tall. Within 1,000 pounds, how much did the largest chocolate bar weigh?
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to recuse myself from answering this question because I saw the answer in your hand before you answered the
Hey,
asked
Gino,
the question.
ask Gino to give a guess then.
I would say a ton and a half.
Ton and a half. Well, now you make. No, you're off on that one, Gino. 12,770 pounds.
That's 4 tons?
Yeah, 2,000. That's 6 tons, right? 6 tons.
Baskets by Lewis.
How many within a million, guys? How many heart-shaped boxes will be made for Valentine's Day? Within a million, how many heart-shaped boxes will be made
50?
for this? 50? You're saying 50 million?
I would say
200? I don't know.
I'd say 70.
70 million. 40 million. 40 million. And how many people work in the chocolate industry? Affected by chocolate for Valentine's Day.
If I didn't know any better, Dick, I'd say you have a sweet tooth.
I would say about
40 to 50 million.
Wow. And how many of those 40 to 50 million have a sweet tooth?
And now I'm gonna think of all the holidays now. Think of all the holidays.
Yeah.
With Valentine's Day coming up, think of all the holidays and rank the top 4 of selling candy, not just chocolate, any candy. Think about it for a few minutes. Think about it for a few minutes. All the holidays of selling candy.
Okay.
I'll give you 30 seconds to think about it.
Well, is it American or worldwide? It's American.
It says in 2013, which holidays had the highest candy sales? I'm gonna say
I gotta
America.
say Halloween.
I'm gonna say America. Top 4. I'm looking for the top 4 now.
I'm saying Halloween.
You're going with Halloween as your number 1.
I would say Thanksgiving. I would say 4th of July.
He's got Thanksgiving, 4th of July, and Halloween. Jeremiah's got Halloween so far. You're gonna go in with any others?
Valentine's. It's not. Can't use Valentine's.
Valentine's. Oh, you got Valentine's in there. All right.
Halloween, Valentine's, and my birthday? I don't know, Dick. What's the other
My
national
birthday.
holiday?
All right. The number 1 is Halloween. 2.45 billion. Number 2, Easter. You guys forgot
Oh,
Easter.
Easter, gee whiz.
Easter, 2.2 billion. And number 3 is the winter holidays, which is Christmas and Hanukkah combined, 1.5 billion. Valentine's comes in actually 4th. You would think Valentine's would be higher.
I didn't think it would.
So Halloween,
Favon throws in a
Easter,
3.
Christmas, Valentine's.
It's a tight game in the first.
Yeah, they just blew them away at the end. Yeah, mine number 3 stars. Number 3 is going to go to Will Ferreira. Number 2 is going to go to Keith Lewis. My number 1 star is going to go to Kyle Irving.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to have to go with Kyle Andrew for all those rebounds and block shots, although he only wound up with 6 points as my number 3 star. I'll go with Will Ferreira as your leading scorer today with 11 points. Oh, actually, Eustace winds up with your leading scorer. So then I'm gonna have to bump Will, and I'm gonna have to go with Ryan Allen and Eustace Walker because Will is expected to be our leading scorer, but Eustace had himself a good game, and Ryan with a great job dishing the ball and finding the open man today.
All right, the top scorers again were?
So I've got Eustace with 13, Keith Lewis with 11, Will Ferreira with 11, Ryan Allen with 7, Kyle Andrew with 6, Favon with 5, and Nick Cimitaro with 3, and Justin Halford with those 2 free throws early on. For your visiting CapeTech Crusaders, leading scorer was Jordan Lewis with 12, and Aiden Holmes with 13.
Okay, so we thank Jeremiah Spillane for jumping in, filling in for Dennis Karen. Jeremiah will be back here Friday night for boys, and next week also. And this is Dick Herman, thanking Gino for the camera work. Dick Herman saying good night for Wheel of Sports TV. TV 99. Remember to put a smile on your face each and every day, even if it was a laugh at yourself. Go U.S. hockey teams, men's and women's.
And buy some chocolate for my friend.
Buy
here,
some
Mr.
chocolate,
Herman.
right. If you're out and about and you need to drop off some chocolate, I'll take it.